All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another session of our Corundum Conundrum, our Western campaign. I know it's been a while since we last seen each other. However, we're back again with our lovely players. And of course, since it's been a while, does anyone want to try and give a recap of what happened last session nearly a month ago?
Okay, hold on. So we were in the freaking mines. Went to the mines with Mr. Mayor Man, and we discovered there's some things happening in the mines, or well, they did happen in the mines.
Ever since I was a child.
Yeah, and so, we started snooping around where we probably weren't supposed to go, but we went there anyways. Found a bunch of dead bodies, found a concerning notebook. That means people are probably losing their memories in the mine. Me and Dodito almost got impaled on spikes, but we didn't.
Because we're so awesome.
Because we're so awesome. And apparently we got a note talking about something, the Demon Spark Project. That also had something to do with the mayor. And then we went outside and we're like, we're so normal, Mayor. Don't worry. You can we did not do anything, Mayor. And then we're going back to town now.
Awesome.
And we're
Good
so
job.
normal and cool and nothing happened.
Inspiration point for that. Good job on the recap.
Yeah!
Inspiration point.
Well, yeah, if you guys do good on recaps, I'll give you an inspiration.
I'm so inspired.
Yay!
Inspire me. Wonderful.
But with that, let's jump back into it. Immediately right off the bat, I need everybody to make a charisma check.
Charisma?
Yup.
Oh, right. And that's another thing. At the end of last session, he said we all lost something, which is very concerning.
I'm so charismatic.
I'll double in charisma. Just straight charisma or saving?
Straight charisma.
14.
14. Okay.
10.
10. Okay.
Not too bad, not too good.
14.
14, 14, 10.
Yes.
Yeah. Not too bad, not too good.
You lost everything.
Ah!
I don't know.
Oh!
You don't know? I feel like you should.
I don't know.
Are happening and he hasn't revealed them to us. It's nerve-wracking.
This is actually an anxiety check.
Okay.
I rolled 1.
Anxiety attack. Sorry. Unfortunately, you're dying. No. You guys have effectively gotten through this part of the waste and made your way back. And now that you're back at in town, you guys are essentially free to do whatever you like. The only thing that the mayor told you that could possibly be pressing was that he told you that there's going to be another storm coming.
Oh. Soon?
He's unsure.
I look at the bird.
Oh yeah, he's got the little cuckoo bird.
Mm-hmm.
How's it doing?
How's he doing?
Not happy, but
He's alive still?
still alive.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna find something in my bag.
Well, remember, it eats
And
the...
poke it.
eats the...
By the way, which one of you rolled a 10 again?
Me?
Okay.
Why?
So I have my wand of magic detection that has no more charges in it, so it's just a stick.
He just pokes it?
I'm gonna poke the bird.
It has no more charges. You poke the bird. The bird,
Is a little peeved.
it just kind of pecks at the stick as you stick it inside of the cage.
Okay. Why don't we go to the Scarlet Spur? Scarlet's been around for a while, right?
Mhm.
Or, well, that depends if we even see her, but... Like, maybe we could talk to her about the mines, and we can Is the mayor still here?
I'll say that you guys have are like coming out of his cart. If you guys want to ask any questions, you can. But otherwise, I'll just say you guys have like essentially walked off, and he's gonna start like leaving you guys.
He's leading us or leaving?
Leaving.
Okay, cool. No, I was just gonna say, I was about to be like, no, I wanted because I'm out of earshot of the mayor.
You guys are fully no questions or nothing for
No,
the mayor?
I don't
No?
want to talk to the mayor
Yeah.
right now.
She doesn't
He
trust
leaves.
him. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
leaves.
that's my whole thing. Is I'm like, why don't we go talk to Scarlet? Because we haven't talked to her in a bit. And first we got to talk about that. Well, I said let's bring up the mines. Talk to her about the mines. Be like, was she around during that time? What does she remember? And then if we feel that she's chill, then maybe we'll ask about the Red Cave and why she has her shit in there.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to, like, for instance, if she's in cahoots with the mayor. I don't even know if the mayor is evil, but he's, like, probably evil. Like, no one does something called the Demon Spark Project in this normal. So we'll just talk to her, suss out whether she's cool or nah, and then we'll potentially bring up the Red Cave and why she left her thing there. That might be potentially sensitive stuff.
But I
So we
mean,
don't maybe won't want to like overtly bring it up immediately, obviously. So don't say anything, Dodito,
oh,
about the Red Cave.
but Dodito really liked the Red Cave.
I know you like the Red Cave, but like, it's a very dangerous spot, and the fact that we found stuff that belongs to her in a very dangerous spot, it's a little weird.
When it's time to ask the question, Dodito, you can ask her.
Clicks your heels. Okay, let's go to the Scarlet Spur.
Yeah.
All right.
And also, if we don't see Scarlet, we can at least ask the bar maidens. Tavern wench.
Saloon girl.
Yeah, that's the
There you
term.
go.
I was remembering.
Tavern wench.
Howard Wench is crazy. Okay.
Whatever. Who cares? I respect women for sure. Yes.
You guys come into the Scarlet Spur. You guys are actually relatively seasoned, at least here. So you see a few people now that you've been here for so long. Look at you, and instead of giving you the
little-
old treatment of like confusion, or they look at you and you, like you get a few nods, like oh hi. You recognize the saloon girls. One of them. You see Rita is working currently.
No, that's not the kobold. That's the other lady.
Kobold was like
You guys remember the kobold's name?
Reb.
Irma.
There you
Irma.
go.
I remember the kobold. I wrote her down.
I don't know. One night playing.
And one night
Played
playing, yeah.
Monopoly together.
Your one night stands. So Rita seems to be working, and then you recognize the blue frilly dress of the
half-elf
other
lady?
one. Yeah.
The half elf lady.
Yes. Did you guys forget her name? I can't recall.
Yeah, Amelia.
There you go. Okay.
Like the Earhart.
Like Earhart. Yes.
True.
We found where she went. She's in our D&D campaign.
She's half eaten by crabs, actually.
Okay, so I guess we'll bring over if Rita comes over.
Rita was the one's adventurer?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I was like, let's see if we can flag down Rita. Also, are you guys hungry? Do you need any food? Dodito, do you need food?
You guys haven't eaten in a while, to be fair. You guys had your morning. You guys had your morning
Dodito.
coffee.
Coffee grounds.
Dodito's like plant. When Dodito stands out in the sun, Dodito photosynthesizes.
Well, I think you bask like a lizard, but like
Oh, okay. Dodito's hungry.
it's like I think it's more like just temperature regulation for you. But granted, I don't know too much about kobolds. Oh, you could be photosynthesizing for all I know.
Kobold anatomy is like somewhere between plant, animal, and some secret third thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
I have money now.
Hooray! So
I'm gonna ring the little bell.
Yeah. Okay. You ring a small little bell, and you see that eventually Rita is gonna come over. She says,
yay!
"Hi. How can I help you?"
Any meals? Meals for the team?
Yes.
Dodito will have the special.
The special, sure. She
remember what
like
it's called,
looks
but it was
back
called-
to. She looks back to one of the like waiter or like one of the bartenders, like it's like special, and the waiter's like all
Give him
right.
like a corn dog or something. He'll take that.
I'll just get you a good meal. How's that?
A good meal.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that the special?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, Dodito have that.
And the other thing is that hey Rita, how you doing? It's us. We were wondering because we went out. It's like we've been here for a while, but we haven't really explored into the town's history a bit. So the mayor took us out to go see the ruins by the old mines.
Oh.
And I was wondering if you had any input on those, because we kind of got a vague idea of what happened from the ruins themselves, but I was wondering if you happened to be around during that time, or at least heard stories from that time.
Can't say I have. Sorry.
Well, do you know anyone who might know stories at least?
Scarlett's been here the longest. I mean, I've been here not nearly as long, but I can't. Nothing seems to come to mind.
Okay.
Around that time, there were a few adventurers that used to come by, and they all seem to be working for similar people. I do remember noticing about that. I might have the notes still, but that's over
Oh
a
yeah, you
decade.
don't need to go digging through your files for this. It was just I was curious, because it's always good to get a little extra background on the whole thing, so it brings things into more focus from what we see there.
Yeah, no, I understand. Maybe once I'm off, I can try to look through my old bags and packs.
Well, thank you.
Might be somewhere around there.
Thank you. That would be great. Anything else from the team, from the squad over here?
Anything you guys would like to order at all?
Dodito wants the special drink.
Special drink?
Which special drink?
Which one are you looking for?
What effect do you want the drink to have on you? Poison him.
I'll surprise you.
Yippee!
What are you all having aside from
I'll
that?
have a glass of water.
Glass of water?
Water
Alright.
and breakfast.
Water and breakfast. All right.
Maybe
Breakfast?
say brunch or dinner, if you will.
Altogether, that'll be around 4 gold. Is that all right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dodito.
I'll pitch in a gold.
I'll pitch in a gold.
2 gold. You have the special meal.
Yeah, I'll have 2 gold.
All right. You each pitch in. Okay. You guys each pitch in your share.
Special meal. Gotta
She
pay a little
takes the money, pockets it. You see, she heads back, and eventually, you guys are able to sit and relax.
When I look outside, how's the weather looking?
The weather's looking sunny. It's looking fine right now.
Okay.
Everything's
So
good.
it's not happening right now.
No, it doesn't seem to be happening, and it doesn't even seem to be on the horizon even.
But he said soon, so we gotta focus up.
When he said it, it seemed like there wasn't nearly as much hurry in his voice
But it
for
was,
it to be
more of a just so you know, don't get caught outside this time.
yeah, something like that, something around those lines. Go ahead and everybody give me perception checks.
Perception. God. Feeling great.
5.
Doing awesome.
5.
11.
I love it. All right.
What'd you get? 1?
Nat 1 for a 9. Plus 8.
Let's still on that 1.
All right.
Tried to take a drink of my water, but for some reason I mess up and spill half of it. I'm like, damn it. Do that thing where I overshoot, but then it just goes, and I'm like,
With that in mind, you guys. Okay. All right. Here's what happens. With that, I'll say, Dodito, you got the 11, right?
Yes.
Dodito, you notice that there's actually a lot of new adventurers that have come in, and they remind you a little bit about how you initially came in, because they're looking shifty and looking like they
Are so ready to take something from someone.
they're ready to take the entire world and steal from everybody.
Or scam them out of money.
Something of the sort.
Hey,
Okay.
watch this, Dodito and gang. Dodito's gonna scam one of them.
Oh,
All right.
okay, if you get in a brawl, I'm not gonna help you. I'm a little busy right now.
Can I go into my pouch and get one of the fake garnets?
The fake garnets?
Okay, sure.
The ones that are like not charged or anything?
Or do you mean just the straight up rocks?
They're straight up rocks from the trough.
Okay,
Oh, so
yeah.
they're just the painted rocks from the trough, yeah.
And then I'm
For
gonna
sure.
go walk up to one of the.
I'll say there's a group of 2 that you can walk up to. They seem to be a pair of elves.
Eh,
Hello?
you guys seem new around here.
Oh, yes, is that obvious?
Dodito will let you in a little secret if for the right price.
You see one elf already is like putting out like 2 gold pieces onto the table.
Make up for your meal that you paid for?
Yeah.
What do you know?
What are you going to do?
So, you guys are here for the garnets, right?
Yes, how did you know?
Dodito's seen many adventurers come past, and they all look for the one thing, the garnets. So, Dodito will let you take one, and I'm a fake one.
Wow, really? And you see they start to reach out for it.
I swipe it back.
How much?
I look back.
I don't look at him.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Both of you give me a stealth check if you guys are like to robbery. No, not you. Both Alejandra and
21.
Me too.
21 as well?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys do this so stealthily and slick. It's like smooth as
baseball
butter.
finals.
Yeah.
15 buckaroos. Gold.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
As we call them around here.
15.
buckaroos as we call them.
You see, they're like buckaroos. Interesting. All right. So maybe we'll have to call them
Mama's just like
buckaroos.
eating her lunch, her brunch, just like
All right. Yes.
Stuffed like 5 napkins
see-
down the front of my shirt to try and stop
They start-
the water stain.
They start pulling out gold, and piece by piece, they start laying it onto the table, along with the initial 2 that they gave you, and they're like, "Here, could we get the rock now?"
Yeah, I'll toss them the rock.
All right, you toss to them. They're like, "I feel the power." Wow.
It's all in your head.
See you around.
And you just walk away.
And I walk back to the table.
You see, they're like oohing and awing at this little
This stone.
thing. Yeah, the little stone.
I'll give you 5 gold.
5,
5 out of the 15.
7.
Because you have +2 to that as well, so it's like 15.
Okay, Dodito will give you 7.
15.
Getting strong arms.
Well, now you have 10 plus gold for you, Dodito. Ain't that something?
Elroy, that was so fun. Dodito thinks you should try it too.
I've got like my shirt is now stuffed full of napkins just because I was trying to stop the water clogging, and I was like, I think I'm good for right now.
Dodito will give you 3 gold if you do it.
Do what? What do you want me to do?
Dodito wants you to prank a new adventure. Like how Dodito was pranked by the chop guy.
He was just doing his job, man.
Dodito's doing his job.
I don't have a job other than being an adventurer. And like your self-imposed mission of gathering trinkets for your father.
I'll toss you a big garnet.
Okay. Cool.
Are there any other groups?
There's like 3 other ones.
I'll point out a group. Dodito thinks you should do that one. Can I roll to see which one seems the least likely to be convinced?
You want to like roll an investigation or like insight?
Screw me over. You've been rolling bad.
Yeah, I'll do an insight.
Investigation or insight, I'll say.
11.
11. With an 11, there's a group of 3 adventurers. They all seem to be humans, and they look a little down on their luck, so they might be a little bit more skeptical to anything.
Dodito thinks you should go to those people. I think Dodito thinks those people are good because they look depressed.
Why would I do? What purpose does this have? They're new.
Money.
I'm looking for information on stuff that happened before. On the past.
Dodito thinks it'd be really funny.
To you? If they're depressed, that means pulling a prank on them and it's probably gonna make them more depressed. Or angry. And I don't want to deal with angry people right now.
They're just here to profit off the people and the resources of this town. We're just
Well, I mean, they're
delaying that.
there's gonna be a storm coming around. When the storm comes in, they're gonna be out inside. All the new adventurers come in, and then they leave them outside in the storm. They're gonna be dying anyway.
Well, then maybe you can convince them to leave.
Hey there, partner. You need to leave town now. You need to get the fuck out of town. Because there's going to be a magical sandstorm that will shoot you. It will shoot you with bullets, and then the sand will eat you. Sounds normal. Normal thing to say to a group of adventurers that came to a possibly profitable town.
You're quite persuasive. I believe in
No!
How about this? I'll look for Scarlet.
And it went bad! It went bad.
I'll look for Scarlet, and you work these people.
You do your thing. Your thing.
I'll look
My
around
thing
Scarlet.
with an A.
Dodito will go with Alejandra.
You go with Alejandro? So you're leaving Elroy to work the floor?
Yeah.
I'm just sitting at this table.
Elroy, it does come to you that although maybe stealing from them isn't what you'd want to do, new people does mean that new information is coming into the town, so you might be able to get new information that you didn't know about, or information from outside that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise.
Fine, and I'll walk over, stomp on over to them and be like,
Okay.
like at the end, I'm like the depressed people, and I'm like,
Go ahead and everybody give me you two choose amongst yourselves which initiative you want to, or who's rolling initiative, and then I'll roll initiative for me.
I can roll
Initiative?
initiative.
Yeah, just to see which event happens
who goes
first.
Okay.
Yeah.
22.
22.
21.
Oh damn. By 1. That's crazy. So with a 22, we'll start off with you two first. Go ahead and give me investigation checks.
Each?
Yes, each. As you guys are both looking.
0.
4.
Y'all don't find shit.
Both of you guys are like,
We're constantly walking in the wrong direction.
I like to imagine that with a 0 and a 4, you guys just kind of walk the hallways of the little cabin areas.
you walk into the kitchen.
And you're like, you keep on thinking like, oh, maybe this is where they have all the workers, and you like open a door randomly, and like it's someone who's like
a
still
store.
asleep. Like, oh no, it can't be this one. Okay, we'll try another one. We'll open another door. Someone is like getting dressed, and like, oh no, not that one either.
Apologies.
And you just like you go for like 2 other doors before like, okay, we can't find shit.
We're lost.
Alejandra, Dodito was following you.
I was following you.
How could we be following each other? We're standing side by
Then
side.
who is driving the plane?
I thought it was her office was this direction, is it not?
Dodito has no idea.
Oh,
You guys
gee.
were both drunk when that happened.
Yeah.
You walked up to me when you were drunk.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen her office.
I don't.
You went to the mayor's office.
Dodito doesn't think Dodito knows who Scarlet is.
No? You were trying to steal off her dress.
Oh, yeah.
Good times.
Fun times.
Just like a few months ago.
For like 2 weeks.
I've been here for 9 days.
And with that, we'll swap back over to Elroy.
Yeah.
As long as you guys, I'm so. You might have been able to fight her, but like. The dice tell their story, is all I'm saying. Scarlet is fucking too hard to find, apparently.
Yeah.
Anyways, Elroy, I need you to go ahead and give me just a charisma check.
Okay, just
Just from the start.
flat. Hope it's bad. Okay, 11.
11. Okay. Describe to me how an 11 charisma check would be as you walk up to these people.
I'm still in like a little bit of a bad mood because they were trying to convince me to like rob these people. And so I'm like, and I'm like already feeling weird and anxious already. Just I'm like, I gotta talk to people. Oh God. I talk to people. I'm not the best. I can talk to people, yeah, but like I can, and I kind of like walk up to them and I'm just like they're like talking in a circle, and like because then they're like their little trio,
Mm-hmm.
and I just kind of stand next to them, and I'm just like for like 2 seconds just to be like thinking about what I'm gonna do, and they stop talking because they're like,
Who is this guy?
and I'm like, hi, you're new in town, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is awkward. So
You see us walk into the kitchen.
pots and pans get thrown at you.
Immediately as you walk into the kitchen, you're pushed out.
Oh no.
Anyways, continue, Elroy.
So I was just meaning to ask how you guys heard about Quasit Quarry. I presume it was a guy named Francis.
Well, like not quite actually. Francis, I think we've heard about, but we're actually here on account of a contractor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the other people around here too are contracted as well.
Private contract?
Yeah, private contract. Can't really specify who, but I mean, they look you up and down and kind of whisper to each other. It's like, you know, you're probably fine. I mean, here, and they pass you a card.
The business card. I take it and I read it.
So the business card, you go ahead and give me a history check.
History. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Or 25.
Okay. So with a 25, you. Okay.
Wait for the 0.
So, with a 25 in history, you look at this card, and your mind flashes to two different things. One, it flashes back to the prison break that
Yeah,
happened
the 3 guys.
with the 3 guys, and how they mentioned
Yeah, they can't speak of their guy.
they can't speak of their guy, but there's a very big person that's like
Kind of powerful, kind of dangerous.
kind of powerful, kind of dangerous, has some ties.
Yes. And interest in the garnets. Yes.
And another thing that you know about is your talk with the mayor over someone nicknamed the Leviathan.
Ooh, the Leviathan.
Uh,
I got down. I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did. I'll write that down now. It's a nickname for the shadow big guy.
More or less. This is the big man who has a powerful industry and also has enough power and money to make contracts for adventurers, commonly sending out different quests out. And it seems as though with as many people here, it takes you a little bit, but you put two and two together and realize that the first wave of just that one adventuring crew that you guys let go was, of course, just the beginning. Now it looks like they're sending multiple parties at once. They're either being very desperate, or there has to be something more to this.
Is it so? Big man Leviathan.
It also says Leviathan on the card.
Does it have like a phone number?
It doesn't have their phone number, but you see there is a like almost symbol or an icon that looks like a giant squid.
Okay. I'm going to hand back the business card because I assume it's going to be delicate. It's like delicate information just to make sure that I'm like secrets with you. I got you.
Oh no, that's for you. We have a few.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
These are my.
I pocketed it.
We have a few different prospects of being here. Primarily, it's to. As they're about to talk, they get a smack upside the head. It's like, oh, my bad. Sorry. Can't talk about contracted work without you being contracted yourself. It just.
Oh, so like it's like multiple parties working together, potentially, or like working parallel to each other.
You see, they look to each other.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's a pretty cozy town. My main thing that I'm going to give to you is that just because you've been so friendly and forthcoming, you do not want to be outside during the sandstorm.
Oh yeah, no, we know about the storms.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
We were caught completely off guard last time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, we were told that the sandstorms get pretty rough around here, and that if possible, we should seek shelter.
Oh yeah, no joke. Like, legitimately, do not be outside.
No, that makes sense. I'm not trying to stay outside. It's not my main.
Do they think it's just like
From the way that they're talking,
they're just like a really bad sandstorm?
a really bad sandstorm that they know has probably killed some people,
Oh yeah,
but they don't know exactly.
They don't know the details of like these people were killed by a little creature in the sandstorm.
They go on and say like, yeah, we know that there's people that have been lost in the sandstorm, and
Lost.
Yeah. Understandable. I've met some other contractors. They were very friendly people. But just be a little careful. Try not to get into too much trouble. They got themselves put in jail.
oh, it's them. Oh, sorry.
You know them? They doing good?
Tall one, short one, and something or the other.
Yeah. I think so. Probably.
With a 25 history check, I'll say yeah. It sounds familiar. It sounds exactly like that.
The funny trio.
Yeah, they were let go.
Insight check?
Sure, you can incite that. And at this point, I'll say that you guys have finished up your investigation, and you can overhear this. You basically come in at the point where Elroy has just started talking about the last party.
Bandits.
Yeah, about those guys, and you guys can also roll an insight check whenever this guy says let go.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie. I got a nat 1.
Dude, how do you rolled like 2 or 3 nat
I think
ones?
I'm so fucking flabbergasted by these, like, they were let go. My brain immediately goes, he fucking killed them. He killed them. They're dead. Definitely.
I stole your look. I got a nat 20.
I also got a nat 1.
I stole your look.
What?
Yeah, what did she get?
+1. 21.
Okay, with
So
the
what?
You two are both a little flabbergasted at the let go part. You think immediately killed.
I was like, they were killed. Oh my
Dodito,
god.
you hear let go and they're like, let go from where? From what? What? Like, where were they let go? Like on
Wait,
the arms?
Like the rope?
Yeah, like the rope. Did they let go? Did the rope let go of them? Like what happened?
And Alejandra, I'll say that you remember, you hear this tone of voice, and with a nat 20 again. Jesus Christ, guys!
Where are we going?
The
You guys have
duality.
Really good or really bad?
The spectrum. Usually, there's like supposed to be other numbers in the spectrum. You guys forgot the other 18 numbers on the die.
Yeah.
You guys just left it at home for whatever reason. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
It was
it went to work.
bad at like the most serious parts.
With a 21, I'll say that let go. You see that their like lips begin to quiver when they say let go, and so it seems very serious.
So they did die.
Well, we don't know die, but it's something terribly serious.
Being let go seems to be a euphemism for sure.
For what? Not sure, but
Here's the thing though, Alejandra, you recall with this a story about a few people who essentially broke their contract. And this is something that you've heard a little bit over your time and over your long period of time just existing and being about this place. You remember hearing about how these contractors work, and remember that these contracts are taken very seriously, and the more important or powerful a person is, the worse the consequences can be, potentially leading to a fate worse than death. Now you don't know exactly
they
what.
trapped him in a genie bottle.
I do have notes that they are trying to buy the town, so I'm assuming this is like a big hostile takeover that they're trying to implement.
You can only assume. You can only assume it like that, and that the consequences to breaking a contract like this is rough. It probably is a fate worse than death type of thing, although you're not sure what those fates could be, because from what you know, they can range, and those that, well,
Maybe
to
got
those that have
terribly polymorphed into a sheep forever, and like
those that have faced these well outcomes rarely are able to talk about it.
They're turned into the garnets.
yeah, we don't know. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so
Rats, they figured it out.
yeah,
How did he
so
know?
I'm just like, yeah, sounds Brooksy. Well, I hope things go well for you guys. Nice talking to you. Stay out of the storm. And then I'm gonna be like, you guys ready to go?
Elroy, did you get any money from these guys?
He said that very
Are you being
loudly.
sneaky or are you being
No.
okay?
I
They
go, no.
they look at they look between each other and they look at you and Dodito is like, what the hell? What do you mean money? Huh?
I was in a bad mood earlier because they were convincing me I had to pull a prank on someone. It's fine, I wasn't gonna do anything. But you might want to watch your pockets sometimes.
They
just-
check them. We're
You
good.
good?
We're good.
Cool.
Looks like it.
Anyways, nice seeing you around. Sorry for the scare. And then I just start walking out of the tavern just because I don't know how to end the interaction, so I'm just leaving. I'm leaving, and I don't even look behind me to see if they're coming because I was just gonna loiter outside the front.
You wait outside the front.
Yeah, I don't even look to see if they come. I'm just like waiting.
Okay. You essentially just like Irish goodbye.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm like,
What do you two want to do at this point? You guys can try again to search for Scarlet if you so choose. I'll let you guys do it one more time before probably the workers at Scarlet's Spur are like, hey, get the fuck out of these rooms, dog. What are you doing? You're on timeout.
get thrown out. Get out!
Yeah. You got a 2?
So 0.
How do you get a 0 again? Dog, please tell me to get in that one.
Let's see if I spot her on my way out.
Yeah, sure.
Should I roll
sure.
a disadvantage?
I'd say just roll. Everything's at disadvantage with you 3.
Or so you think. Let's see. That is 25.
What the fuck?
17 plus 8.
We're just looking in the. We're
Looking in
looking.
the cupboards.
I like to think that before you two even get the opportunity to start looking,
You guys see a very interesting looking cupboard, and you're like,
before you guys like start to look, a bunch of like bartenders and even Rita comes over, is like, sorry y'all, we can't really let you go
This
about
is-
again.
Scarlet, we need to talk to her. Scarlet.
I bump into Scarlet on my way out the door.
Unfortunately, Scarlett's a little sick right now. She's not doing too hot, but if you let her rest up till the night, she should be back on the job.
She's right behind me, isn't she?
Behind me, is she? And I'll say that Elroy with a 25, you
Do I sense her illness?
yeah, you hear her sniffling actually. No, you as this is happening with these two and Rita's talking to them, and you're kind of walking out, you're able to hear a little bit about the talk behind Rita with a few of the waiters there saying, what's actually happening with Scarlet? I thought she was okay like a few days ago. She did her whole event. And then the other one says, nah, this is how it happens. She overexerts, and for whatever reason she's bedridden for the next few days. Some sort of thing. But afterwards she's right as rain again. Then as long as she doesn't overexert herself once more.
Okay.
But I don't know how she has all that energy. Beats me. Oof. I could never.
Okay.
And then they start talking about who would look better in a dress.
That's true. So they're arguing with Rita. I'm just gonna be like, we're leaving! We're leaving! And I just keep walking.
You draw as much attention to yourself as possible.
Yeah.
With this,
I'm
and
like, dear God, let's leave now.
they get off light because of it. You guys aren't necessarily thrown out, but you're not necessarily welcomed in either.
You get a couple of looks as you leave.
You get like cold shoulder essentially from
Walk of
everybody.
shame.
You were just trying.
You get hit with a, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm leaving right now.
We're leaving anyway.
I'm already out the doors.
I before I leave, I look at the group that
The human
Elroy
group.
talked to, and then I'm gonna like, this one's on the house, and throw a big garnet.
Roll the hit. Roll the hit.
As long as you don't get in that one, literally just roll a die. Roll a roll.
3.
You hit someone on the head, but it doesn't
Knock 'em out.
like hurt them at all. It's just
They
like
go,
a little, like ow, oh, thank you. And you see the 2 elves that you talked to, and it's just like, what the
Don't run into those elves.
the 2 elves start to go over to talk to the
Don't run into
the
elves.
humans.
Oh my God. Okay.
You might have started some sort of scuffle, but you won't be able to see.
Because you're leaving. We're
Yeah.
leaving. We're leaving right now.
As you guys are leaving, Rita goes over and you see she runs back inside as you guys are outside, and she runs back out with a little box saying, "Here, this is your food. I didn't want y'all to lose it."
I grab it.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, thank you for boxing
Rita's
this up
food.
for us. So, will Rita, not Rita, it's you. Will Scarlet, hi, will Scarlet be potentially well enough to be out tonight?
Not as an event, but you might see her walking the floor.
Okay, cool. Awesome. It just
Yeah.
goes for more of my research, if you will. Yeah, so I'm like, thank you, and I'm gonna start walking towards our apartment. Because I'm just like, where the hell else? Just like as soon as we're far enough away from Rita, then I can catch them up.
Yeah.
All right.
'Cause, okay, here's the thing, you guys. Apparently, according to those waiters who were behind Rita, like I could hear them from behind Rita, they were like talking about how Scarlet gets these weird sick episodes. Like she'll be fine, and then she'll get really, really, really sick for like a couple days, and then she'll be good again. She could just be on her period. I don't know.
What's a period?
You're fine. That doesn't affect you. It could also be a curse of some sort. Who knows? I'm just reading into a lot of things right now.
What would a curse be like? What do you
I
mean?
don't know. I'm just like maybe she's been cursed by the rocks. The rocks are doing things to her.
I'm tossing around the tennis ball like it's a toy.
Like the bird? What are you tossing?
No, my Garcia brand new tennis ball.
Did you ever get treasure for your egg?
Oh yeah, I was going to give I don't remember if I placed Scarlet's stuff near the egg, but I was also going to place the notebook next to it, just because that was belonged to someone, and I was hoping that would work. But yeah, I was also going to go check on it when we get back.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that little.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. And I'm walking back upstairs.
Yeah, it's been basically like a day, so you can easily get there.
Yeah.
You guys get up, easy peasy. At this point, you walk in, still warm. Now the room is actually a lot warmer on the inside than it is on the outside.
You're good. The egg is fine.
Probably because that hot plate you guys have is going on fucking overdrive.
Oh yeah. There's a blanket around it too, so it's like double fire hazard to be sure.
But it's warm, perfect for
Incubation.
incubation.
Ooh.
Dodita, you feel a little eepy, but other than that, you're good.
I place down the notebook and I move some of the Scarlet's belongings near the egg again. Because my whole thing is like, we need to talk to her about.
The riddles.
Well, yes.
You put both?
Well, I put the notebook from the mines, because that belonged to someone and that was important to someone.
So we back into mines.
And I put Scarlet. I don't think I remember putting Scarlet's necklace and near the egg, but I remember that it was there originally, so I put it near it as well.
All right, you place those. You see that the egg begins to kind of like irradiate a little bit, and it seems like it's very satisfied.
Yeah, I pat it gently.
You pat it gently. It's very nice. Yeah.
But yeah, so
Did we open the box of spikes?
we did not open the box.
You did
tonight.
not.
Because that's the number code.
It's the number code. Yes.
We didn't open the box of spikes.
But we wanted to confirm with Scarlet first, the numbers.
Well,
Or are we gonna try again?
I mean, like, let's try it. Can we get up to the roof of the building?
You want to get up to the roof of the building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if we're gonna be opening this suspicious box that might blow up or something,
So keep
I don't
in
want to
mind.
do it in the room with the egg.
Do you guys remember what code you guys wanted to try?
I remember the first three numbers. I wrote that down, and I also have the notes pulled up over what the riddles were.
Okay.
We got the first three numbers.
The first three were
Primal
two
Beast.
options.
Primal Beast consumed its brother. Which was, I believe, the first three. Oh no, was that the second three?
they're the last three.
The last three, 7, 8, 9. And then it's 5 input numbers, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then old-fashioned. Ugh. Some whiskey on the rocks.
So it was 70 or 79? 79.
Is that what you think?
The two potential options.
For the first two?
Yeah,
First
the
number?
first two were either 70 or 79.
How do you think?
Because the inscription was like,
Room where tails spin and spirits rise. Laughter can be heard and fists can fly. Haste is spruce followed by shifty sway. What if I have not ordered the old-fashioned way? 50.
no, what was the description? I have it on Discord.
No, you mean the slash above a slice below?
Yeah.
But like, what about the first part of the riddle?
What's a Discord?
It's getting psychic visions!
Hold on, let me...
So the first two numbers is the first riddle potentially question mark?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Oh, a slash above, a slice below, that's the 7, and then a nix to fall, it's blood to flow.
No, the primal beast consumed its brother is 789!
That's the end.
Yeah, but there's the other riddle about
Yeah,
the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I'm telling you, 7, 9, 7, 8, 9.
What about the old-fashioned
Dodito
way
had
part
a
of the
brother that ate another sibling.
puzzle? Fine, we'll just go up to the roof and we'll do 79789.
Okay. Keep in mind that if you do fail this, there might be consequences.
That's what I'm saying, it's like, there's two riddles. There's
Right,
two riddles. The first riddle is the primal beast consumed his brother 789. The slash above, a slice below is 7 and 9 around 8, because it's 3 of them. Maybe? Or the old-fashioned way.
They're two separate riddles, is what you were able to
So maybe
see.
it might not even be the combination.
They all seem to be like, one was attached when you first found it, the other one you had to piece together. If you recall.
So maybe it is. What?
So, what do you think the two numbers are if not 7, 9?
Whatever. Let's do 79789.
Dodito,
70.
Dodito thinks we should wait.
Wait,
For what?
Scarlet?
Do you have an idea?
Scarlet?
He's consulting the ancient texts.
I am consulting the Asian text.
He's getting a divine oracle.
Call Google/ChatGPT.
No.
No.
No. What's the word?
I'm telling you flat out.
Or did you make it?
Actually, I won't say anything.
A slash above. A
All I'm saying is that
slice
ChatGPT
below,
won't help you here.
A nix to fall, it's blood to flow. A slaughter, unlike any other. Dodita thinks the slaughter like any other was there a war or something. I'm gonna roll a history and fail. Let's do this. A 1.
Your mind blanks.
You just fully.
You used all your brain cells trying to think about the riddle itself, and not actually trying to remember anything hurts.
Maybe the primal beast is Dodito's dad. Did my dad eat his brother?
Not that you know of.
Hold on.
I think the first riddle just might be like how you said, like it was whiskey or something, and it's like a
I think
secret menu.
Dodito and gang should consult other outside parties before Dodito and gang do the Dodito thingamajig.
Do you mean Scarlet or someone else? What's other parties?
Remember that teenager? Dodito thinks he's pretty knowledgeable. I'm gonna go out
about-
and look for the teenager.
Do you guys not want to try your combination?
What?
Do you guys not want to try your combination on the top of the roof?
Who would be old enough to know about?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on!
Yeah, we're just talking.
If you guys want, you guys can roll an intelligence check. I'll say DC 20. I'll give you a small hint.
I get so incredibly bored that I walk outside.
Intelligence?
Okay,
What is
go
it?
ahead.
What is it?
DC 20.
Is it just an intelligence check?
Yeah.
I got a 20.
20.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
I'll be
15.
13.
I'll be fine.
15.
15.
Okay.
Intelligence saving or a check?
Check.
6.
His brain explodes.
You start walking out. You kind of start thinking about like, oh, maybe I can get on the roof. How do I get on the roof? I can probably climb up there. Oh, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can talk to someone there.
My brain.
You get a slight little brain blast, Elroy.
Yeah, brain blast.
You think. Ooh, how do I say this?
The DM gives me knowledge straight into my brain.
You lick the garnet and it blasts your brain open.
The order in which you receive the riddles is most likely important. And you technically have said the answer to these riddles already.
I'm going back to Scarlet's bar. I get so incredibly bored. I walk out.
You head to Scarlet's bar. They just kind of eye you a little bit. Then you just walk out.
No, I'll go sit at the bar.
All right, you sit at
Which
the
one
bar.
did we get first? We got the old-fashioned one first.
Yes.
Okay.
You sit at the bar. What do you do, Dodito?
I'll call over a waiter or a bartender.
You see a man comes over. Says, "Howdy, my name's Gusto. How can I help you?"
Hey, Dodito was wondering if you had anything sprucey.
Sprucey. I mean, we got a whiskey.
Can I have that?
You want just straight bottle or?
Oh, Dodito will take the bottle. Dodito has a question. What does it mean to do old fashioned? Dodito never drank other than tranquilizer shots.
Ooh, taking tranquilizers. Well, you see, old fashions is a type of drink done primarily with whiskey. Whiskey adds a little bit of that sprucey texture and with a little cherry on top and a little bit of garnish. Makes it for a really strong but nice drink. I can get you the bottle alongside an old fashioned if you like.
Okay, how much money though?
3 gold for everything.
Oh, okay. I'll toss him 3 gold.
He takes it off the table, and you wait a little bit. He makes this. He starts pouring it up. He garnishes it a little bit. He has this in this nice little tumbler cup. Hands it over to you, and then he places the bottle right in front of you as well.
Wait. Wait.
You drink.
I'm going up to the room. I have an idea.
I eat the bottle. Not the bottle. I eat the glass, and then I walk out with the bottle.
All right. You walk out with the bottle. You look at the bottle. So you walk out with the bottle. The bottle itself looks like nothing too fancy. However, when you kind of look at it, you see that in front of it, it seems to be a whiskey that's made primarily for and by the Scarlet Spur, and you look at everything here and there, but it seems like it has just a big 31 at the top.
Okay, I walk back.
Wait, does the whiskey have what?
It's a 31.
Hey, Dodito got something from the bar.
Well, I haven't done anything yet, so. But I'm on the roof right now.
I'll swap over.
as you have done this, Dodito, Alejandra and Elroy, you guys basically just saw Dodito walk out. That's all that you saw.
Yeah, and I think we just sat around the table for a few minutes, just kind of racking our brains.
You said you wanted to head over to the roof?
Yeah, I said I wanted to because I had an idea.
Ha!
Can we look for stairs? Like a little roof access?
Like a roof access stairs?
Yeah.
You start looking around. There isn't any specifically stairs for roof access, although you do remember there is a ladder on the side.
Okay.
Go to the ladder.
All right, you start heading down. When you head over to the ladder, you see that it's one of those ladders that has like a little cage or a little like barred bottom. So you need to. It looks like you need someone to open it up for you, unless you guys want to try to climb around it.
Hold on, wait.
Like it's just above us? Like we're not able to pull it down, or like we can't?
It looks like you can't necessarily pull it down.
I've got thieves' tools. Can I lockpick it?
You absolutely can. Go ahead.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll to lockpick the ladder.
For my proficiency with thieves' tools. Wow. Oh hell yeah, 21.
Okay, with a 21, I'll say you can easily pick through the lock. It's a relatively old lock. It's not too difficult to get through. You
Cool,
need,
I opened it.
hops
Not cool
open.
with stealing from people, but trespassing? You know it, baby. Let's
Larceny.
go.
I would never do larceny, but this
Exactly.
trespassing thing.
Trespassing. I mean, what is archaeology if not trespassing in other places?
So true.
But yeah, go to the roof, and I'm like hooting and hollering because I'm like, okay, here's the idea. 07789.
07. What?
It still works. Still works because it has the numbers I can put in. 07789.
0779.
There's whiskey. Number 7.
Where does whiskey and 7 come about?
I had a psychic vision.
As you say this, you see that Dodito is walking back.
I lean over the room and get him. Get out here!
He's holding a big bottle. It has a square base and a real long neck.
Is he holding like this?
He's able to fit in a hand, but he looks like a drunkard as he's walking about in like
Hey,
midday.
Dodito got some
Get up here!
some drink, some spruce drink.
Get up here now!
Dodito, do you wanna?
Up!
You can
Has a
either go.
big 31 on it.
Did they have any other numbers? Or is it absolutely 31?
Can I look for the expiration date?
Sure. The expiration date. The expiration date looks like it has like a June 20th. There's an expiration date of June 20th. There is.
What's the year on it?
The year? It looks to be about maybe 10 years old.
Like the year on the expiration date.
Oh, the year of the expiration date. There is the year on the expiration date looks like it's 3 years from then.
Hey, there's this number. It says.
I already put like the 789 in because we know that one for
You-
sure. It's at the end.
You also see the alcohol proof is 80.
There's an 80,
Jesus.
but. Okay, I'll
I'm gonna.
instead of going over to them, I'm gonna like toss it to them.
We're on the roof of a building.
Yeah, I'll underhand chuck it.
All right. Go ahead and roll and either I'll say roll an attack roll. Basically, use your dart.
25.
Okay. Either of you two, go ahead and give me either sleight of hand or just
Athletics or acrobatics?
or acrobatics or athletics. I'll say actually.
I have +3.
You can also give some of the help action if you so choose.
6 acrobatics. I'll do it.
Oh yeah.
Are you helping?
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Choo. That's above 20. It is
You're
a
good.
24.
Good enough.
Yoink!
You manage to grab it. You see that the label in front of it has a big 31 on it, but just like Dodito, you start seeing all the other numbers around it as well.
What's the biggest number on it?
31.
Cool. I put it down and I dash over to the box, which I left on like the opposite side of the thing because I was gonna start putting things in it. And like, while Alejandra's still loading, I'm gonna put 31 in there. At the first 2 slots, 31 and then 789.
Okay. That's what you put in?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yes!
Okay.
Don't make me down myself. I've had enough. I want this open.
I'm standing far enough away.
Alejandro, I'll say you're also standing far enough away.
I guess I'm just near the
You're on the opposite side of the roof of me.
edge. Yeah.
So you run over, you start putting this in, and you see
Glow.
that the box begins to glow and reverberate,
In a good way or a bad way?
and it feels like it's starting to get hot to the touch. Your brain starts to hurt a little bit, Elroy.
Me when I study for chemistry.
You take 6 psychic damage.
Okay. Oh,
However,
boy.
eventually you see it.
It opens.
You hear a click. All right.
Nearly rip it off its hinges. I'm ready. I look inside. What's in it?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
I look wild.
Ice cream. Let me see. I gave you this box a while ago, so I need
Yeah.
to scroll up a little bit to find exactly what's in here.
It was like 2 sessions ago, but that was a while ago. Oh wow.
Are you sure it's been a little bit more than 2 sessions?
We got it. Well, I mean, like we got it when we did the whole thing, but
The rodeo fair?
no, not that lockbox. Wasn't this the lockbox that was?
No, it was the rodeo fair.
It was from the rodeo fair. I thought this was
Yes.
with Scarlet stuff. I guess we just still had it at
That
our
was from the rodeo fair. Yes.
Oh yeah, that was the same episode as rodeo fair. Okay, so, well, I'm ready. What is it?
Here. Okay. With this, you finally open up this box. As you open up the box, you feel these kind of wisps of like magic begin to fly out.
Pandora's box!
It feels a little bit like that at first. And then you see what's actually inside. For starters, the wisps around you, I need you to go ahead and give me a quick wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay.
All of us or just?
It's just
just-
me. Everyone's
I-
too far away.
It would have been anybody within a 10-foot radius,
But I went to the other side of the room.
but you went to the other side of the roof, so it's just Elroy.
Just me, baby. Here we go. Oh! Hey, that's a 21. I rolled a 19.
Okay. With a 21,
21.
you manage to steel yourself as these wisps begin to almost try to possess you.
Oh, ghost box. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Like, no, not until I see what the thing is.
And then, after all that, within the box itself, you see, similarly to what you already have, is another compass. In this compass looks like it's been charged, and it looks like
As opposed to like our kind of rinky-dink compass.
a little bit. It looks very pristine, and you notice that this compass itself seems to be pointing. You guys would be, yeah. It seems to be pointing to the east.
Mm-hmm. What is east? Is there anything east, or is that like?
Basically open sands.
Okay. Can I do the like latch thing and be like, what's inside of it, so I can see like
yeah.
what's it attaching to? Is it another garnet or?
You see that underneath it, it looks like it's been perfectly shaped and cut specifically to be inside of this inside of this compass.
Instead of like ram shot.
So
that was in the other. The
in other one, you knew that it was a basin, almost basically like a concave surface that allowed like one small piece. This looks like it's been basically filled over,
and then,
perfectly shaped, and then placed neatly
so
inside.
it's like a little smooth insert that's already been.
Exactly.
Oh, cool. So it's like really to the charge.
And you also see that it is one of the stronger versions. It is a more concentrated version of garnet.
Rather than the little rinky-dink ones. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It also looks like it can't be removed without breaking the entire thing.
They were just giving this away at State Fair.
Well, they didn't know what it was. There was a bunch of lockboxes that were there.
They were just like, here, you can have whatever this is.
It was part of a giveaway thing of, oh, you give a lockbox, you get a lockbox, or like you give a lockbox and then we'll give for the rodeo fair. It could have random stuff. It could have important stuff, but whatever it is.
They just get it from like a back room or something.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of lockboxes. You just happen to get this one.
I'm gonna drop. That's it. It's just a big epic compass.
Looks like it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna trot back over to Dodito. Like, well, Dodito's back on the.
I'm on the
ground.
floor.
He's on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I like lean over the roof and be like, "It's pretty cool." And then I show Alejandro, like, I'm like, it's another compass. Huh. But it's like charged to the brim instead of like having like little stones like tossed in there haphazardly. It's got, I flip it open. It's like, this is just like a smooth surface. Like that's been all inserted into there.
When you move, where does it point to?
East.
Still?
Yeah, but yep, I close it and I look at it again.
Still east.
Lean over the thing and point at Dodito because I know, point the thing at Dodito because I know he has a lot of stuff on him. Go.
Stays east.
Maybe it's locked onto like a really big deposit. A really
Wait.
pure deposit.
I'm checking notes.
We
I'm
should
checking
go.
notes.
Well, you
I
don't know
said
this because you're on the ground.
Yeah, I am on the ground.
With no
You can
whiskey.
start getting up, Dodito, if you so choose.
Yeah, I'll start getting up.
Yeah.
So you can
when
start
he,
using
when he
climb up
gets
ladder.
over, I'm gonna toss him the little compass, the other compass that we kept fighting over.
Oh, is this Dodito's now?
Yeah, you can have it. I have another one.
Oh.
Do you guys open it up?
His compass.
Yeah.
The little compass.
Yeah.
Yeah. We open it up.
I opened mine up.
Okay. Now you open it up. You see they're pointing in two separate directions.
Okay. Does it point to like him? Does his point to him, like the nearest?
It seems to be pointing, funnily enough, to your compass.
Oh, maybe it's pointing to like the strongest charge. Or, like the biggest deposit. I don't really know.
It's
knows?
likely.
Okay, so that's definitely something we can go do.
Do you have a charged garnet in your backpack?
Me?
Yeah.
He does.
I do.
I don't think
Just
I kept
to like
any.
double make sure, maybe if it's like.
Yeah, I don't think I kept any of my garnets. I think I gave. Yeah, I think I gave them all to him. Gave them all to Dodito.
Maybe I didn't write it down.
Oh my god. I'm gonna unscrew the whiskey and take a swig. Even though I don't really drink, I'm gonna take one anyway because I'm like, oh boy, adventure. Like this is going to be this is so promising. This promises mines, and when there is mines, there are ruins. And so I'm like, I'm gonna take a.
You say ruins. You see the hand on the compass shifts.
Big, hot goth
Which way?
girls.
It shifts south.
Oh, to like where we came from?
It shifts to the last ruins you were at.
Alejandro.
Or to the direction where you guys, the ruins that you initially were at last session. It shifts into that direction when you save ruins.
Oh, okay.
Garnet?
It shifts to Dodito.
Penis.
Oh. Chips down. Oh! Oh shit, so wait, hold on. I'm gonna...
What was the first thing you said?
I don't know, it was just pointing east originally. Does it point east again? When I say east?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I don't know what it was pointing to originally, so it was locked onto something.
Am I up there by now?
Yeah, you're up there fully.
Francis!
You see it spins for a while before landing northeast.
Huh.
I'm gonna say, Dodito.
Points to Dodito.
Scarlet.
Points back to the Scarlet Spur.
Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. It's a little locator. That's good. I'm gonna click on the thing and check the charge. Is it still pretty charged?
No, it's full.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sandstorm.
Oh.
Sandstorm,
I'll click it back.
it starts spinning wildly. Doesn't stop.
Red Eye Man.
Spinning wildly, doesn't stop.
That was a good idea, though.
So it's not
I'm just gonna
there.
say Scarlet again, just to get it to stop spinning.
Goes back to Scarlet Spur.
Okay.
Okay, so we've just got like a cool locator.
That's good. That's good.
I really wish one of you guys had Identify or something.
Well,
He did.
no, I don't.
Well, he doesn't have
it was a
he had a
magic.
magic detector, so he could say, yeah, that's magic. For sure. No idea. Do any of us have spells? I don't think we do.
I have spells, just not that.
Oh, you don't have Identify.
And then
That's
you
fair.
guys are really arcane. You guys are like, two of you don't do any magic.
I just do like survival stuff.
And you're ranger, so you're more like druidic.
magic as
Yeah.
opposed to like
Book
wizard
smart.
shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So wood smart, not book smart.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's awesome. I'm excited now.
You do know that there are people, there might be people in town that can help you identify stuff, but that would mean you'd have to show them the
I
items.
know, this is awesome. I'm gonna leave it to, it's my secret.
It's not really a secret.
Well, it's a secret if it's just between us three.
You also know that one of the people that are book smart, more or less, are
The brothers apothecary.
yeah.
Jarl Everstein.
We're not gonna go see Yorl. I don't think he's here anymore. I think he
Oh.
left after we robbed him. Anyways, Alejandra's been taken by the sandstorm. What time is it now?
From here, it would probably be around 2-ish.
Hey, how about Dodito and gang tries to say something very vague and see what it does.
Oh, I don't think it locks onto things that are very vague.
Big evil.
Spins wildly.
Yeah.
Cool people.
Spins wildly.
Okay.
Money.
That's in my coin purse. Ah!
There's the closest bit of money would probably be either Elroy or Dodito.
Probably be me because I'm holding the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question. What do we do with this? We could find things for certain, but I don't know what we'd need to find.
Archaeological site.
He's being possessed.
Spins for a little bit and then hits you with the south.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to go there?
Is that where we came from?
That's what you believe, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's just referring to that.
Oh, okay.
Original
Original position.
Goes north.
Oh yeah, because now it's a compass.
Original position when we obtained it.
Spins wildly.
Yeah,
I don't think Dodita's very good at this.
east. I'm gonna ask it to point east.
It points east.
Yay, thank you.
So where does Elroy know where it was pointing when you first got
Yeah,
it?
I remember when we first picked it up, it was pointing east. And that's before I had said anything. Like, we don't know if it, like, changed at any point, or...
Should we explore what's in the east at some point?
But, like, it's just sand that way, unless we know, like, specifically where we're looking. Like, we can ask, like, what's east of here. If there's anything interesting.
Garnet
Spots.
mines?
No, the mines are south.
Do you say Garnet Mines?
Garnet mines?
You say Garnet Mines. Points east.
Original Quasit Quarry.
Spins, points east.
So
But here's the thing, do we want to go talk to Scarlet before we do that? Because
nah.
this is gonna be another big adventure, clearly.
What do you want to ask Scarlet?
Well, I want to ask her about...
Actually, no, that'd be south. Never mind. Sorry. South.
South is the original Quasit.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
So
That's the mines.
were the ones that we went to the original one? Like the
Potentially?
That was what was said was the original Quasit Quarry.
the real original Quasit Quarry.
The real south
Okay.
themes.
I think I want to talk to Scarlet about the mines. Rita said she was around long enough to be here, and I think it would give us a little bit more perspective on how to feel about the mayor.
Hey, Dodito
If she was
and
around long enough for, like, maybe the Demons Project,
Dodito-
how that is.
Yeah.
And then
Dodito.
we can also, like, suss out whether or not, you know, the Demon Spark Project is something to be worried about.
And
Because
maybe
it sounds something to be worried about. Or maybe I'm just being paranoid.
Dodito, what are you saying?
Dodito and gang don't have to worry about not finding Scarlet anymore.
I mean, yeah, but I don't want to bust in on her. She's like, they said that she's not feeling well, and while it probably would be in...
I'll take it up, shake it like a magic 8-ball, and say, "Is Scarlet sick?"
Spins wildly? Or actually, no, it wouldn't change position. It would. The
That's
question
not a
doesn't work.
direction. That's not a place.
You just say Scarlet, and it points back to the Scarlet Spur.
Because here's the thing. We want her to talk to us. Or at least I want her to talk to us. And if we bust in on her while she's resting, and with the potential of it being kind of rough, like, it doesn't sound normal, because a lot of the stuff in this town isn't normal. You know what I mean? I mean, we live in a world with magic and amazing, fantastical creatures, but, like, you know, like, she was doing fine, and then now she's like, and they're like, it's weird how suddenly she's so bedridden. That sounds weird. Like, I mean, she could just have, like, hay fever or something, but, like, we're in the desert. So,
Dodito thinks we should go east.
well, at least I'm gonna start climbing down the ladder. I'm gonna be like, Dodito, grab your whiskey if you still want it.
The whiskey's still there.
I'll take it just to pawn off to someone else.
Nice.
I'm gonna go down, maybe. And
Do you guys take the box with you, by the way?
I'll take
why? Okay, yeah, he can take the box.
I'll take the box and lock it up again.
All right. You lock it up again. You lock it up again.
Or I'll put like
not
rock in
interrogate,
it.
but like
yeah, I'll put
if
a
we
rock.
talk
in
to
it.
Scarlet now though, she won't be
But they said she might be feeling well enough to, like, come out, and that'd be more natural than us busting into her wherever she's resting right now. Like, imagine if you were feeling sick, and then 3 people who kind of trashed your bar walked in and was like, Scarlet, you need to talk to us right now.
I mean,
we're
you guys have a
on,
peace
we're on
offer.
good terms, we're not on that good terms.
okay.
And not in, like, we can drop in on her whenever kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, I'm just saying if she was on the wrong side, she might slip up if she's not feeling all that well. But we can't. What time of day is it?
It's probably like midday. I said 3 p.m. earlier.
Born again.
If we were to travel on John,
Yeah, John, the horse.
Oh,
Yeah, what about him? But like, we don't know what we're looking for. Is the thing. Like, we're going out there with a
Dodita.
direction in mind, but we don't know what it is we're looking for.
Dodita's
If we
heard
knew-
this. It's not about the destination.
yeah,
It's
we gotta
about the
explore the journey.
journey.
Can I at least? Okay, hold on. Is like Rita taking a smoke break or something?
You can just go into the Scarlet Spur.
Yeah, I'm gonna
say, like, can I
I'm gonna
talk to you
quickly
privately?
trot in there and like, if I see Rita, I wanna walk straight up to her.
Okay, so what do you guys do with the box? Do you guys take it with you just straight up? It's relatively big, so it's not necessarily something you can easily hide.
I'll try to shove it into my bag of holding.
We can drop it off at our room.
Just put it
I
in our
don't
room.
think you can. Okay, you can put it in your room. Go ahead.
Okay.
No, I wanna walk up to Rita and be like, hey, just so you know, I wanted to come back and ask you real quick. What time would you say would be dinner for the Scarlet Spur? And what time do you close so I don't come too late?
I mean, we're open all day, every day, and including the nights. Closing isn't really a thing here, but I mean, if you're looking for dinner time, it's about maybe 2 or 3 hours from now.
Okay. Another thing.
Yeah.
What's east? Is there anything interesting east?
A lot of sand. I know past the desert, there's a few settlements and cities.
How far would that be?
Easily a few 100 miles or so.
Like
Oh, I
in
see.
my head, how like much time would that be?
It's at least like 2 days,
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
if not much longer.
Okay. Well, thank you, Rita. That was all I needed to ask. Thank you for being so accommodating. and I trot back out.
Of course. Hey, quick question. What are you... I mean, this might just be my adventurer's intuition, but what are y'all trying to do? I'm curious.
I'm gonna like lean in conspiratorial. I'm like, I found like a little compass that was like, it was pointing east when we first picked it up, and we were like, what if it's like pointing to something? But like we immediately like dropped it right after, and it reset. So like we don't know what it was originally like, if it was locked onto anything, if anything. So I was just like, you know, we were gonna go try and check it out, but like just to see if there was anything that it could lock onto. But like,
Where'd you get it? Where'd you get the compass?
rodeo fair.
Oh, is it that pocket watch thing I saw them use, or?
I think so. Looks kind of like a pocket watch.
Yeah, like a sandy timekeeper or something like that.
Is that what it's called?
Oh.
No, I think I have that.
Sandy Timekeeper?
It's the pocket sand. It's a watch. A pocket watch.
Oh, your thing?
Yeah, I have. That's not that.
Not mine?
Box and pocket watch are different.
Hmm?
The sand. The
Okay.
sand reaction that I have.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pocket watch.
Oh, you can tell the time.
Well, yes, but it's the reaction and the pocket sand.
Basically pocket sand, yeah.
It's not in my inventory, so I don't keep track of it.
Right, I'm telling you, like, they're two different things.
I know. I was trying. Well, now I know. Now I know that she's talking about your thing and not my thing.
Okay.
That's what it seems like.
Okay, and I'm like, yeah, I was just like, it's not really a pocket watch. I'm serious. It's more like a compass, because it is like does a little like line. It's not like ticking, you know.
Oh, that's weird. Huh.
I know. I think it was probably in like the junk pile or something.
Well, that's strange.
Yeah.
Well, I'll ask around to see what it's about. But hey, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, well, just so I can ask, before I can talk to Scarlet, do you think there's anyone else around here who's been here around as long as her?
Aside from the mayor, I'm probably your next bet, but I've just been so caught up in my work right now. Give me maybe an hour, or here, actually, I mean to take a break. You see, she calls over, Gusto, you got this? And the bartender that served you, Dodito, gives a quick thumbs up and is like, all right, give me a sec. I'll be right up. I need to take a
Rita
break
joins
anyways.
the party.
You see she comes out after like 2 minutes. At this point, did you two also want to come over to the spur or no?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say you guys are all grouped up together. And you guys all are now like kind of met up with Rita. I'll say outside of the spur, unless you guys would like to be inside or no.
No, you can be outside.
You guys are both outside, or you guys are all outside and say, well, you were asking for people who had history here.
Yeah.
How can I help?
Well, once again, it was just my curiosity about the mines themselves. Just because, I think some of the rocks in those mines might have been having, like, an adverse effect on the miners, just based on, like, the stuff we found. Like, things were kind of deteriorating in there, and, like, we were, like, I was wondering, you know, it's just, the whole rave about this town is the garnets and how much energy they produce, but, like, there are clearly some other stones here that at least I've encountered that have done other things as well. And I've been just, wondering if that's something else I should keep an eye out for.
No, I mean, let me roll. Okay. Actually, I can't necessarily speak on the miners or anything like that specifically. I do remember there was something. Oh yes, I remember there was an accident a long time ago that had some pretty big ramifications. And you see she starts to like
Come through her memories.
Yeah, she starts to like even out a little bit more. She says, back then there was a long while ago where adventurers were getting picked up by contractors. It was part of a new rush to be the next big thing. And getting your name out there with the help of a contractor just seemed like a smart idea. These contractors, how they worked was they would get adventurers would bring back treasure and money, they'd get a cut, and the adventurers would get relative lion's share, but with enough adventurers working for you,
They profit.
essentially, yes. Until eventually you get more and more money and you have enough power to start making plays on your own without any need for adventurers. There was a time in which a contractor, I think it was a duo, they wanted to work with a town, I can only think, and then something happened that led to deaths, I believe, and it led to people not necessarily knowing how to deal with it. Yes, and there were a bunch of deaths actually.
You're saying DEBT or
Death.
Death?
DEATHS. There were a bunch of deaths, and actually I feel the number is on the tip of my tongue. Can't recall exactly the number, but I know there were a few people who perished, and we actually got something. Scarlet was part of an initiative eventually to commemorate the people who passed away. I can't recall exactly what they did, but all I remember is that after a certain point, we started getting more and more food coming in, and we were able to turn profits on a lot of our things that we offer here. It was a really nice like a really nice boom for us here, but I don't know. Now that I'm talking about it, it feels a little strange how it all worked out.
It got kind of smoothed over pretty easily, especially with like town growth and all.
The town boomed a lot, but ultimately it was more so just there was an initiative to help the town grow, which was spurred by the miners who have fallen and a few other people, I believe, and that led to new things coming out.
Initiative by the miners who survived.
No, I remember Scarlet was a part of it, but I can only assume must have been spearheaded by the mayor and people he was working with.
Does Grav and Levy Incorporated or Romano Industries had anything to do with all that?
Grav and Levy. Yes, actually, I believe so. Those sound familiar. I think Amato was an older group. And Grav and Levy was a new group, but they're under a new administration or a new name now. I can't recall. It's been a while since I've seen them. Then again, it's been a while since I've seen anything outside of this town, but
Yeah.
Grav and Levy.
Can I make an insight check on her right now?
For sure.
I'm looking to see if she's just like genuinely like foggy on this, or if it's perhaps magically induced by like the crystals.
Okay, go ahead. You can insight this.
My best.
How bad is it?
8. Can't really
Ooh.
tell.
With an 8, it's hard to really see. It seems like she's foggy one way or another. You can't really tell on exactly what caused it. I believe that it must have been. They're familiar. I do know this. No, I can't seem to think about exactly what it is, but I mean, I wasn't there necessarily. This is all just stuff I've heard from the grapevine. But
Do the
I mean-
miners have any families here?
families. I can only assume so, but I mean, I'd imagine they wouldn't want to stay around. So,
Filled with tragedy.
I mean, you can be my guest and try to ask over in the housing areas up north, but I can't possibly think of where else they could be.
Okay. Well, thank you. Interesting.
Yeah, of course. Why y'all doing all this investigating is my question.
I don't know, to be honest with you. It's just... I'll be frank with you.
Who's Frank? Sorry.
That while we were investigating the mines that the mayor showed us, we found evidence that something was happening to the miners. Not by any outside force, I don't think, but definitely the mines themselves. The rocks, perhaps, crystals, definitely had something to do with. I have a notebook. I found a notebook while I was there. I've been parsing through it, partially. And it explores the mental and physical deterioration of the miners. And it's just been worrying me with all the craze about the garnets. Like, we've seen firsthand how dangerous some of the garnets can be, how they kind of affect flora and fauna in the caves and such. But I don't know, with just the effect it had on the miners and the fact that I was a kind of a government-run operation. I don't know, it stinks to me. And I don't know how to feel about it. I've been trying to figure out what to do, and sometimes I don't think I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't know, something is setting off some kind of alarm in me that we should be, like, the sandstorms, that's weird. Like, the stuff that we saw in that mining workshop, it's weird. We even saw a creature that had been transformed by some of the garnets. It was also kind of weird. Something is happening, and I can't tell whether or not it's good. So I'm trying to get the drop on it before it has the chance to get worse.
Did you all suffer the same way?
In a way.
I mean, you're all dealing with these same things?
We get calls to go near the garnets and sometimes do dangerous things.
I'm sorry about that. I mean, me myself, I've stopped being curious about these sorts of things, but
I mean, it's fair. Like, the whole time we've been here, it's been lovely, aside from the sandstorm. But, like, that's fair enough. But, like, there's nothing going on in town that gives me the vibe that I should be, like, wary. Like, I feel fine. But then I come upon these little bits and pieces of other things that makes me feel like there's something going on here. And I don't know where to look, and I don't know where to dig. I don't know who we can trust, if we even need to, like, feel that distrust in the first place. It's just, so I'm just gathering information. I'm trying to see if this is just in my head, or if I have, if we're, like, I'm onto something here, you know?
oh, all right. I
Vito's
understand.
eating his food that he bought earlier.
Like a little to go.
Yeah, we'll take a box. You see that after all this, Rita looks over, funnily enough, to Dodito.
Oh, yeah?
And you see, she, like, kneels down and says, "Hey, do you mind if I don't know if anybody's done this for you, but is it alright if I check your scales?"
Okay. Dodito's questioning why you're doing this.
Well, for one reason or another, Dragons and their kin, I found, have some sort of relationship with magics and stuff. Back in my peak days, we would find younger dragons who, although they're strong, and the reason they're strong is because they're so magically attuned. As such, a lot of those that come either in contact or from dragons also are faced with the same deal.
Dodito has no magic in him, though.
You don't breathe any magical energy.
No, Dodito does that.
A little magic.
I mean, yeah, Dodito can do that.
Even those that don't have a breath per se have some sort of magical energy within them. And I've noticed that those don't likely stick around if they're met with too much darker energy.
Well, okay. Sounds cool. Dodito doesn't really understand, but go ahead.
You see she, from within the dress, she pulls out a small dagger. So whips it around, and you see she like has one arm to your side, and the other arm, and the other hand is like putting your one arm out first. And you see with the dagger, she starts like lifting scale by scale on your arm. She kind of inspects it, and she starts going through like each of your limbs bit by bit, until you see she gets to around your ankle area. Now, you've been attached to the shoes of to the Swifties, essentially. And she kind of pokes at it. Do you mind taking these off? Do you remember how many days that you were suffering this affliction? I'm pretty sure it's been enough days for the madness to wear off, but I'm not sure.
Let's see. Bottle water, no. 6 days. Has it been 6 days since then?
It has.
Okay, then I'll put them on my hands.
You see as she takes them off, you see that from underneath, there's small little kind of collections that she cuts off, and you feel a little like nick almost.
Ouch!
But they look to be similarly to how this python was starting to grow from you.
I have crystals
Wait,
growing
what?
on me.
A small little collection, just about 3 or 4.
Oh, Dodito should have washed his feet, I guess.
Please foot, it'll get you. And I'm like,
You start to think about how the madness specifically was impacting you, and impacting you specifically around these shoes. You think there's a connection.
oh, you wanted the shoes really, really badly?
No. Dodito had a time where Dodito felt like the shoes couldn't leave, or Dodito would suffer higher consequences.
As in, do you think it was like the garnets being like, oh, don't find out I'm here? Or is it like a magic item thing? Like, because they're magic? Because they're boots of swiftness, right?
Hey, if Dodito kicks them with my athlete's foot, do you think he'll do extra damage?
Well, she cut off the excess stuff.
Oh,
She did, yes.
okay.
Does he bleed a little bit from that?
No.
Is there
So it's just like a
lasting
weird-
effects on my foot?
After she cut him off, it seems like it's perfectly fine, back to normal. There wasn't any effects aside from the fact that it was growing off of you.
Was it just on his one foot or both feet?
Both.
Are these like actual garnets?
They look to be like small versions of funnily enough, the stuff that you found at the trough.
So the non-magical kind.
No, magical.
The
Magical but
one.
non-charged.
Charged.
Magical charged ones.
Just very rough.
Do you think they're sucking away your life?
Vegito doesn't now.
You do feel a little lighter now.
Vegito can run
It's
faster.
like you're a
maybe.
magic. You've got a little magic in you. Do you think you because the crystals are magic, and do you think that the crystals are stealing your magic?
Yeah.
He's just a little guy.
Vegito
Does that
doesn't
happen
know.
to other people too? Does that would that happen to us?
Well, I mean, I'm not quite sure, but I used to have to do this for Irma. Every now and again, she'd come back with some little growths, whether it be on her arms, around the elbows, ankles.
If I remember back to like an image of my the dragon I serve under, do I remember him having any of these issues too, or
Go ahead and give me a history check.
Do I have a family history of athlete's foot?
oh, I got a
Or is this
1,
because Matt
A 1.
a 3 minus 2.
no I
Oof.
did not look too hard at their feet?
It's hard to really recall, although you don't think you've ever really seen specifically garnets growing off of him.
So is this thing sort of only here that it happens? Did Irma grow crystals before?
It's hard to say exactly. The crystals, it's something that just, I like to think of it kind of like a growth, or not quite a virus, but a fungus.
Okay.
There used to be some shroom that we used to call it a zombie shroom. It would grow on dead bodies, and eventually, with enough given time, it would make those bodies move up and run around and pop to spread more of its spores.
Is the Garcia garnet sort of like a local thing, or is it like widely known throughout the world?
I mean,
They're I think so. I think it's like a local thing. Because, that's their whole drought to their town.
garnets specifically, these ones, they're not necessarily only local. They can be, they've been passed around basically, but for the most part, we're one of the few places that are able to essentially produce them.
And I tried to remember back from where I was from if there are any similar stones or like eggs that Solaris was guarding or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, actually, go ahead and give me a history with advantage.
Oh god. 17.
Okay.
19 minus 2.
With a 17, now that you're kind of moving your head away from specifically the garnets and more so just magical stones and magical properties in general, you do remember. You remember specifically that your dragon that you followed, Stellaris, right? Am I right on that? Okay, cool. They were essentially more or less obsessed with shiny rocks or gemstones. Not specifically the garnets, but just magical items and gemstones in general. And as such, whenever either you or any of the other kobolds that were following under him brought brought any of these like necklaces or anything of the sort, it was always a like big deal, or at least it was awarded. It was harder for you to get them, but it was always something that was sought after. And it starts to kind of hit in your mind, maybe that led to that obsession wasn't just dragon behavior. Maybe it was more.
Your dad has Glasgow Garnet fever?
It could also not just be glacier garnets. It could be multiple different magical items.
Do they go by different names in different areas?
The garnets themselves do have different names. I'll say with a 17 in history, you remember glacier garnets is one of them. Corrupted Corundum is another. Some of them call it demon ore. But a lot of people just kind of call it the garnets. Or demon garnets. It's always something either garnets or like demonic in its name.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for helping Dodito with his foot. Do I have to pay you something?
No, don't worry. And if you ever feel any weirdness in your head, by all means, come on by. I do it perfectly for free, no matter what.
Yippee! Okay.
I want to look her straight in the eyes and look inside for her initial reaction. I was like, have you ever heard of the Demon Sparks project?
Okay, go ahead, give me an insight.
Is it a 1?
Oh, yeah.
You got a 1?
I got a 1.
You need new dice, girl.
Do you want to borrow one of mine?
I'm looking at her.
Second, I tried a different dice. It was an 18.
I also rolled because she rolled bad. Can I insight her as well?
I'll say sure, yeah.
Ooh, yay, I rolled and I got a 21.
Okay, a 1 and a 21. A 1, you can't gather much. On 21, Demon Spark, when you hear the name, or when she hears the name Demon Spark, you see that it's kind of, it takes a while for her to try to like get into an answer.
Is it instant recognition or is it still foggy?
It seems foggy. Demon Spark, you said Demon Spark Project? Mm-hmm. When you say Demon Spark Project, it's more so like a, I can't recall anything like that, but I'd assume it's something with the garnets.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I can't help you more.
It's alright.
My break's almost up anyways, and...
Well, yeah, sorry to keep you for so long. Thank you so much for helping this.
No, and of course,
I
and...
don't know how I would deal with the athlete's foot, so yeah, thank you.
Do you want one of Dodito's?
No, I do not want one of your gems.
Oh.
I mean, would you like to keep them? Usually I keep them and dispose of them myself, but...
Oh, okay.
Would you want them?
No, that's okay.
Came off your feet.
Alright. You see she pockets them, and hey, of course, stay safe, y'all.
Don't do anything weird with Dodito's feet rocks.
It's okay, she wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I have a special place that I put the ones that I get off of Irma, so I'll just put it in the same place.
Okay.
And you see it's been about like maybe 30 minutes or so that you guys have been talking.
Yeah.
Here. I mean, if you guys stay a while and make sure not to get kicked out, I'm sure I can probably convince Scarlet to talk to y'all.
Yes.
I mean,
yes, please.
She
I'll
might be a
trot
little
in.
groggy, but
Yeah, we'll trot in after her while she goes inside. And we'll find a table.
sure. Oh, and if you order something big, I'm sure she'll love to greet you.
Would you love another special meal, Dotito?
Dodita's full.
That's so true.
You see me be
He's
full.
he's
I
so round.
You see a
So big and round.
container-shaped bulge in my stomach.
You have a special food special
It's
shaped bulge.
styrofoam and all.
You just had water.
Oh, that's
You're hungry?
true. I can eat a little more.
All right.
So hungry.
I want to check outside.
Okay.
See, just check the weather before we go in.
Super sunny.
Okay.
Weather seems perfectly fine.
Okay.
Maybe like one cloud, but that's about it.
Suspicious looking clouds.
Suspicious fucking cloud in the sky. Damn.
It's actually Salubra.
Real. All right. You guys each. What are you guys gonna order?
I'm full. I'm just sitting there.
All right.
I suddenly like blank out on anything related to food, and I'm like, okay, an apple.
What? You need the special. We want her to greet us.
Oh, right. I'll get this special. Because like I saw the way the waiter would like look, or like I was like, because I know the special is not a thing. So.
Or what? We can just ask the waiter, like, is there any specials today?
That's so true.
Oh, I mean, there's not really a special today, but we do have a. Today we do actually manage to have a new shipment of foods coming in, and so we can serve you something real nice. It's gonna be mainly just veggies with a side of Salisbury steak.
2 apples.
2 apples. We can probably
Apples don't exist.
scrounge that up around maybe.
Yay! Thank you.
Is that Salisbury the most expensive?
I mean, yes.
Treat yourself.
If
What's
you're
your most expensive item?
Okay.
Whoa.
Most expensive item would probably be that paired with.
Whoa.
No, that would be just it.
Yeah.
At least for today. We're on a little bit of a downtick, but by tomorrow we should have new foods and have a new special cooked and ready.
How much is 1 Salisbury?
Everything there should be about 2-3 gold.
Okay, let's order that.
All right.
You guys want
Food.
I'm good.
2 Salisbury?
All right. For sure.
That's
That'll be 4 gold.
4. Okay, good gold.
Oh yeah, I'll put two gold out.
All right. You each pay 4 gold. Or you each pay 2 gold, totaling 4.
Gold.
And as you guys pay this, the waiter walks off. And with that, we'll be taking a small break. Half as the waiter starts to get.
We eat our food over break.
Yeah.
Food break.
IRL, we're gonna eat our food. In D&D, they're gonna be waiting on their food.
Oh yeah.
And we'll be back in probably 15 minutes or so. And we'll see you guys all back when we are. Bye-bye! Or bye-bye in the meantime.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're gonna be concluding or finishing up our second half of the session, or more second quarter, likely. Now, you guys have basically been waiting for your food for a little bit. It takes a little bit of time for your food to finally get there. But after maybe about like 20-30 minutes, they come back, bringing these steaming hot plates of steak, assorted vegetables, and a nice drink alongside.
Yum.
Tastes pretty good, actually. If
Can I
you
have some?
dig in.
Did Dita have some?
Yeah, you can have some of mine. Got my two.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Delicious.
I think this is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. So. What's the plan? You gotta have. We keep saying let's have plans.
Yeah, we're gonna wait.
Does the Dudo gang do that though?
Are you gonna go look for the people? Did you?
Well, if she's ready in an hour, I don't know if maybe I'll get like a good conversation done in an hour. So I can try it. Maybe I can go off on my own tomorrow, but yeah, we can just meet with Scarlet tonight.
And then. Woo! Yeah.
Should we try our hand at the bazaar and try to find out more information there?
Well, that was mostly identify and figure out.
Yeah,
Compass, I think,
yeah.
was the thing we wanted to identify.
So we can go after Scarlet.
Yeah. Is she here?
You guys wait a little bit. Although Rita said that she'd be out in an hour, and like out more on the floor in an hour, you see Rita comes back. She kind of like motions for you guys.
I'm gonna get up and go over.
Oh, yep.
I guess I'll go too.
Here you go.
Hey, I thought I'd just mention, she's awake, doing good. I'm gonna get her some food. If you guys would like to just so happen to mosey on along with me, you can.
On it, boss, and we'll help you bring stuff over.
Oh,
I'll grab like a pitcher of water when we go to the kitchen. So
she actually hands you two, similar to how you guys got, she hands you two full plates of the Salisbury steak meals.
So I grab it. I grab one.
All right.
I'll grab the other and start
No.
looking at the
Bottom of the
thing.
plate or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking so hard. Maybe you can eat it with your eyes.
You guys head up the stairs. You guys make your way over inside of. She leads you down into a small little room towards the back. Funnily enough, you guys, when you guys were initially doing your first investigation, trying to find Scarlet, you guys were so close. You just didn't check the right doors.
Yeah.
Drat.
Door next to the door you checked.
Yeah, you guys looked at door 3 and door 1. She was actually in door 2. No, you guys make your way over. She's actually in one of the unoccupied rooms, it seems. Fully seems to have crashed. You see the usual dress that she wore that one night thrown on the floor, and instead you see that she has like the best way to describe it is the medieval version of a t-shirt and sweats.
Okay. Yep, she's chilling.
She has what looks to be a small like pack of like ice on her head. And she's like, it looks like she's trying her best to stay
Upright. Or just
upright, upright or at least awake. And you see Rita opens the door and she knocks as she comes in and says, "Hey Scarlet, got you some food and I had a few hands help out."
Hi.
I'm looking around the room. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just looking around.
We
Saying,
had a stern talk.
All right. You look around, and then eventually you get the plates are kind of set in front of her on a little mini table. And you see, as soon as the food is like within range, she digs in, starts eating like ravenously.
And I'm going to, well, not sit next to the bed, but I'll sit just like a stool in a corner, and I'll be like, "Hi, this is probably not the most opportune time to talk, considering that you're not feeling too well. But I've been meaning to ask, and I've been asking around actually, but no one seems to really know too much. I've been meaning to ask you about the mines. We went to visit them with the mayor, and I personally was wondering what was going on during that time.
She continues eating for a sec, and then eventually sets the fork down. Well, you see, back then there were a myriad of different people working. Starts digging in as she's talking, and back then there were a few people who were who were trying to gather the garnets so that we could actually get a good town going. It was some sort of project that was done for the mayor.
The development project or the project in the mine?
More or less both. Keeps on eating. What do you want to know?
Well, when we went down there, we happened to stumble upon kind of like, we managed to get off the beaten path in a way. Like, we somehow stepped behind, like, where, like, it's like part of the attractions behind the curtains in a way. We found miners' quarters that were supposedly sealed off. I mean, not too well because we got to them, but it's just that there was evidence of, like, the miners having experienced, like, some mental and physical decay while working in the mines. Like, while we were looking around in there. And I'm just trying, like, here's the thing. I don't know anything bad is happening for certain, but it's given me, like, I've read enough from a journal of one of the miners called Raven that makes me uneasy, makes me on edge. Something is happening, and I don't know if it sounds not good, and I'm trying to figure out if I have reason to be alarmed. Like, do you know why it was called the Demon Spark Project?
You see she kind of like chokes on her food for a second. Demon Spark?
Yeah. That was another thing I found in a room.
I'm more surprised you know about that. Would have thought that wouldn't have seen the light of day, but
I know, and it was kind of a complete coincidence, but we found a piece of a flyer.
I see.
It's just that, Demon Spark sounds like such a name for suspicious things. And I'm just wondering, is something going on? Or did something go on, might I add?
Look, the Demon Spark Project was what was... Demon Spark was one of the names that was used for the garnets. What with it having some sort of demonic nature and having a little bit of a charge, I can almost assure that you know by now. The main issue with with the name Demon Spark, or with the project more like it, is that due to unforeseen circumstances and ultimately some bad mistakes that were made on all fronts, it led to a few people getting hurt, and as such, there needed to be commemoration.
And the mine's closure.
The mine's closure was part of that. Now, we still get, produce, and ultimately are a hold of a different quarry, one that's supposedly safer. One that is still mining to this day, probably as we speak. I mean, the Demon Spark project was around when I was around, and back then I got to know a few of the miners there, but nothing too serious. It's more so just...
Can I make an insight check? Was that a wistful look? Like, or was
Sure,
she just...
go ahead, go insight.
$19?
It was. It seemed as though, as she's talking, she seems to be remembering something that is either something she doesn't necessarily want to talk about, or that she's trying not to let on about.
Probably about the miner, I assume.
Minor.
Well, she was talking about it.
What?
About miners. So she probably knew one of them.
Was Amato Industries' involvement with the project?
No industries. Their involvement was more so a provider of resources and, well, manufactured goods. You know, equipment, tools, sometimes workers, but those are few and far between. In any case, this is all mostly just what I speculate, and I can't necessarily say for certain, but why are y'all fishing around and stuff like that? This is old history. I mean, what's the point?
I don't know. I don't know what the point is. I don't know. There's people poking around in the rocks, okay? People are constantly going after the garnets. Like the guys who were in the jail a while ago, they were looking after the garnets. And we came in contact with some of the garnets that were weird and kind of mind-altering and mind-boggling. And so it's just like something, it's like it's weird. It's strange. I can't put my words on it. I've been trying to put my words on it. Like, we went down to the Red Cave.
Well then.
And hypothetically, we may have found evidence that someone else was in the Red Cave.
Before you continue, she looks over to Rita and like motions her head out, and Rita nods and walks out the door.
Is the door closed?
She did close the door behind her. All right.
Look, I know it's us poking our nose where it doesn't belong. Just, I don't know. The things that happened happened to the miners, from what I've read in the book, didn't seem normal. Like, and we came in contact with a deposit of crystals there too. They weren't exactly like the garnets. And so I was trying to figure out whether or not the garnets are something to be worried about. The crystals, the rocks. Something is happening. And you might know something. And we found some of your stuff in the Red Cave.
Who have you told? Who have you told about this? Who
No
knows?
one, just us three,
Just you three.
and one other person.
One of who? Who knows?
I don't think you know him, but he's very quiet and secretive.
Quiet and secretive. The narrows it down if you're going down under.
Listen, I don't
Halberd.
think we share it. That we identified who it was from.
What are you asking?
Maybe we had share with knew who it was from. The necklace.
No, we haven't seen him since we got it.
You know, Scarlet,
It's just
does Scarlet know one of Dodita's friends? It's a cat guy.
Okay.
He's pretty fast.
Whiskers? You're serious?
Name's Whiskers.
I call him Whiskers.
Oh,
'Cause every single
Mr. No Name. Yeah.
Mr. I've seen him very few times, but every single time I've seen him, he's been on the coattails of the mayor. Time and time again. Something about new visit and findings and whatever. Look,
So he's like,
he knows.
does he? Did we share? God, because I figured it out above table. Because I figured it out in the moment, but I don't remember whether or not I shared. It's like I waited to share that I knew it was from Scarlet before.
The letter?
Yeah, no,
the
well,
letter
when we-
writing?
when we found her stuff and we brought it back to the apartment, and he set up all the soundproofing. Like I was trying to figure out whether or not I shared it was probably. I know I'm kind of loose-lipped. So, but like I didn't talk about it anywhere else. We had no reason to talk about it.
You did bring him back to the apartment, and that's
Yes.
so he might have known just because he was listening in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So he probably knows because I'm not very quiet.
I'll tell you flat out, he probably does.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Does he work for the mayor? Is that a bad thing?
He does work for the mayor. He's on a grant.
He's a what?
He's on a grant.
A
It's not a
grand.
grant. He's his little Snoop. He's his little.
And he told us not to tell the mayor.
Yeah, he's the one who warned us about the mayor.
Yeah. That's contradicting. So he's not trustworthy.
So he told us not to talk to the mayor. He was like, "Watch out for the mayor." He works for the mayor. So does this mean he's double crossing the mayor, or does this mean he's double crossing us?
Interesting.
Dodita's brain is not big enough for this.
Hi.
You all are in a fine pickle.
In what way?
Dodita's in a pickle?
No, we don't have time for the talking right now. In what way are we in a pickle?
All of you are.
I mean, I knew it was bad trouble when it was an anti-skying necklace, so...
You know, okay. All right. What do you want?
Nothing from you.
You don't want anything to keep it silent? Nothing.
We just want information.
That's it?
We don't know why it was down there.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
That's the whole thing. That's why we're here. Because we don't know jack shit. if we want to know things. I mean, clearly you don't have to tell us, but like,
Go ahead and give me a persuasion. All of you.
everyone persuade.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
9.
4.
I got a.
Give me double digit. Come on.
I think I have a 14.
Okay.
Persuasion.
He said nothing.
14. I did
4,
not say
9,
anything.
and 14.
I'm just looking
Maybe
around.
because
It's just
it means
because
he's not stealing anything.
I'm so well behaved
He's
right
being
now.
so well
He's like-
behaved.
you being so well behaved is like, okay, they're serious.
Yeah, he's
He's being the embodiment of an angel right now. Just
they're kind of the other two are kind of all over the place, but him, he's being well behaved.
So chill. Holy shit.
Considering how he tried to steal my dress on the first night I met him.
Look, and she's gonna go to the person who had the highest persuasion, Dodito.
Shoulders.
I'm just looking around.
Hey, I don't like what they're selling. I want to hear it from you. You're not telling anybody, right?
Oh,
Nobody.
yeah, Dodito won't tell anybody.
Not for anything else. This information cannot leave this room.
Okay.
Nowhere in the Dark Bazaar should I ever hear this.
Okay.
Swear on it. Say you swear on it. There you go. He doesn't even believe in that. That
Dodito
was a-
swears on his daddy.
That was a religion he doesn't
Alright.
doesn't even exist in this world.
If you can do that, we can talk. Sound good, Mr. And she puts a hand out. Mr. Name?
Name.
Me name?
Yes.
Me Dodito.
Alright, Dodito.
Dodito Ferdinand the Third.
Nice to talk to you.
Ferdinand.
You can just call me Scarlet.
Okay, Scarlet.
Alright. Okay. Now, I trust that you two can do the same.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Good. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna do a quick thing here. Yeah, you see, she gets up. She moves a little table of like almost done. She almost like cleaned off 2 plates, and she takes a little bit of chalk and she starts drawing on the ground of the. And you see, it looks to be some sort of arcane sigil.
Arcane.
Arcane.
Wait. What is my arcana? Can I make an arcana check?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and make an arcana check.
That's a fucking nat 20.
Okay.
25.
With a nat 20.
Feeling very perceptive today.
All right. With a nat 20 in what's it called?
Arcana.
Arcana.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. You see that it seems as though she's setting up some sort of magical zone.
Is it a silence bubble? Or is it like a zone of truth kind of deal?
It looks like a zone of truth.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And you see she sets us up onto the floor, and she places small little bits of garnet alongside the corners,
Oh shit, double power up. Mm-hmm.
and she rips out a scroll, says, all right, I'm gonna cast this, and using this, I would hope that you all accept the terms and conditions that we will, while in this circle, say nothing but the truth, and we can truthfully say we will not repeat anything that is said here. All right? And we don't plan on it.
Yes. Shook on it.
We shake on it. All right?
Yes.
The crystals will tell everybody in the circle that someone is actively tried to
Lie. No
to
phone.
lie.
Someone's sus.
All right. We're good. We agree.
Yes. Smack Dodito.
Yes.
Good. You see, she does this, and she starts whispering off some arcane language. You see that as she's saying it, it seems like she says it almost in like a sing-song kind of way, until eventually the scroll burns in a fiery blue, and the circle around you begins to light up. I need everybody to make a charisma saving throw, or you can choose to simply fail.
I'll choose to fail.
Failing would do what?
don't-
Failing would just mean that you are
can-
like...
You can lie, but like with crystals will tell.
No, failing is just saying that you can actively choose to be under the zone of truth.
Well,
No, but like if you succeed.
If you succeed, if you succeed, you can lie, but it'll notify if someone succeeds or fails on the same throw.
Oh, so
You can also actively choose to fail.
so it tells Scarlet who's submitting to the zone of truth and who resisted it.
Mhm.
no,
And then that it doesn't tell you if you're lying or not. It just says that hey,
Who succeeded and who
they
resisted.
could be lying right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm truthful. I'm a truthful being.
You can choose to try to resist, but it will notify who succeeded and who failed.
I'll be truthful.
You'll be truthful? Alright, so you choose to submit.
Yeah.
Submission.
I don't
Submission.
think I have anything to hide from her. So,
Okay.
She's suspicious, but
If I look at the stones, can I tell if she's lying?
For sure. The way that you can tell if someone is lying in this instance is basically if the stones like basically shut down, like a Jew. And you see that as she says these words, all four are still functional.
Okay, we're being truthful today.
We're all being truthful. Out of character, this means that you need to say the truth to the best of your ability. None of this, but this is my truth type shit. I'm not gonna hear a fucking, oh, my true identity is Batman,
I was
actually.
doing my best. She's like,
Yeah.
I knew I was stealing from them. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I wanted to steal from them, so I stole from them.
You just can't actively, deliberately lie while within this radius. You can avoid answering questions to which you'd normally respond with a lie, and you can also be evasive in your answers as long as you remain within the boundaries of the truth.
Yes. I
Okay.
want to speak the truth and the truth only about the truth. Got it. Yes. One who.
Right hand on the Bible.
It's not full, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. It can be a little evasive, but
It's just like, talk around it, but it has to be truthful.
it just has to be truthful what you say.
Yep.
Okay, with that, she says, all right, what do you all know about me?
You run the inn. A little scary sometimes, but it's okay.
you've been here
A
since
while.
Yeah.
For the longest.
Everyone knows you, Scarlet, even up here and down there.
Essentially, you have a lot of your items given to the town for like donations, but a lot of your stuff is in the, like you're very well known in the bazaar too.
That. Okay.
Your items are there too.
We found your necklace and a thing I think is in your handwriting, a note. It was partially burnt, so I didn't see the entirety of it. Yeah.
Man.
I don't even know the context of the note, so. And we found the necklace.
You remember what it says?
Yes, it said something according to the lines of getting rid of possessions. No going back now.
All right.
Were those Why did Scarlet have to leave her possessions down there?
Because the snake is chasing you.
I didn't leave him down there. In reality, I left him to the opening, or a little deeper into the caverns.
Oh, so the snake took it.
Do you know why Mr. Big Snake Puddle
Well,
took it?
we know why. They like objects that meant a lot to people.
Did those things mean a lot to you, Miss Scarlet?
They meant everything to me. They meant the whole world. So to give it up and not go back is hard.
Is it because somebody gave it to you?
In a way, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
There was a man I once knew.
Is it Ferdinand?
No.
Uh,
Let her answer.
He used to live here a long time ago. Was interested in how the gems worked. Wanted to get real into it. Fortunately, he was one of the 31 people who passed away during the collapse of the first Quasit Quarry. As such, he and the other 30 people were lost to time. No funeral, really, or no body to make a funeral for, or burn, or commemorate. Gone forever. And those that were able to be gathered, their bodies or bones, later on, was destroyed, essentially. Crushed under gravel, stone, gems, and everything else. Massacre, almost. So it's difficult to say goodbye to that.
Would you like to tell me his name, or
I wouldn't.
fair enough?
Little hard. Alright. My turn. How long have you all known about the Dark Bazaar?
Nights in. I would say
It was before the sandstorm, wasn't it? It was before the sandstorm.
I thought it was during the same.
No, it was before the sandstorm. That's when because we were still residing in the inn when we first.
Yeah, and then you guys went out because you saw him around the inn.
Yeah, that's another thing. We saw. Assuming we're talking about.
Oh
the
yeah,
tabaxi,
it was when
They
we
were-
ditched you, Scarlet, for the night.
Yeah, that's.
Still not happy about that.
Sorry.
But it is the same tabaxi. They were in the Scarlets for after closing hours. After everyone had gone.
I see.
I mean, we saw him, and he saw us, and he got spooked, so he left. It was like soon after he entered, so I don't think anything happened, but... And it was a week ago, so...
That wasn't how?
Well, I assume we're talking about the same tabaxi, as in they don't like to use their real name. They like secrets.
Is it the person we know how?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's Hal.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's what we call him, the tabaxi.
You call him Hal?
Yeah, for halberd.
Halberd? Does he fight with a halberd? Thought he was a magic-y sort.
Funnily enough, he did bring halberd last time I saw him.
Huh.
Learn something new every day.
Does Scarlet know about Big Snake and Big Cave?
Well,
No. I've never heard of a snake in a cave.
Oh, okay.
when you went down to put your belongings in the mouth of the red cave, did you feel anything from the rocks?
The calls,
Yeah.
yes. Everyone does who gets too close, and I actually went inside of it. Inside of the cave, it's hard to say no,
Yeah.
but the stones feed off emotion. They feed off of a. As long as you're feeding them emotion, you don't need to feed them physically, is how I thought of it.
Could I have potentially like stolen something from us that we're not aware of?
Who? How?
The stones.
The rocks?
The rocks always take. As soon as you enter into any of their little domains, they always seem to take more and more. I make common trips to there. I'll show it to you a little later, but it's not the nicest thing to see.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure,
Do you think the mayor is screwing over the people and exploiting them?
not in the slightest.
None in the slightest?
Not in the slightest. That man works day and night trying to perfect his little machine to make sure that we all have food. His way of making the machinery work, it essentially, he puts stones in and he gets food out. I don't know what type of contraption he's using, but it's functional.
Where is this machine?
It's here at the spur.
Oh, right, yes, no. Here's my thought. Now that we're opening up this pathway to talk about these gems some more, I myself am a little interested in visiting the current Quasit Quarry, not to get any gems. I have no need for them. But there's clearly something going on with these rocks. There's something going on.
I see. The rocks, I couldn't tell you exactly how they work or what they do, but I know that the power they give is real.
How big was the biggest rock Scarlet saw?
The last time I saw, there's one set that's I've only heard of about 10 or so years ago, maybe even farther, that there was a particular pair of, or set of stones that were so large that they were larger than even the biggest of mines. It's something that has an unearthly call to it. And as such, the mayor is the only one who chose to subject himself to. If these ones have this pull on people, he's the only one who takes the hit, essentially.
So he knows where these big gems are, and he's the only one who visits them, essentially? So that he's the only one who gets the adverse effects? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I believe.
Okay.
Do you know which direction it might be in?
No. Hey. It's fine.
East.
Okay.
Hey, can I borrow the...
Nope.
You
Hmm.
is
What do you know about Greve and Levy Incorporated, and were they the cause for the food crisis?
Gavin Levy was the solution.
A solution?
Hmm.
See, Levy is the only one that remained.
Grab and Levy?
Grav and Levy used to be a duo. A pair of partners that worked to ensure that adventurers and workers who were in far off places that only adventurers can reach had the proper conditions to work and had the tools to do their work and do it efficiently. Eventually, because of whatever reason, they changed their names. Gravy, or Grav, was dropped. Now, I hear that Levy's the only one who's still here, going by some different name.
Leviathan?
Might be, yeah.
That's another thing I'm going to tell you. You've noticed, obviously, all of the new adventurers that have come into town.
Yeah.
I have chatted with a few of them, and a lot of them just seem to be under contract.
Ah.
I pull out the business card and I hand it to her.
She looks at it, and with immediate recognition, I know that damn squid anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
She like basically throws it back to you.
Nice catch.
She's like, yeah. Like, that's seems to be it. That's Levy's, all right. Levy was always here. I might be able to. I don't have it on me, but y'all have any? Actually, pass me the card back.
Hand it back.
You get it back, or she pulls out a small little like pen, and she starts drawing a small little like insignia. And on the insignia, you see that it used to be what looked to be a cog, and split down the center. The like upper half of a squid head.
Oh, so that's what the original design looked like. Before it was just the squid head. Well, my thing is that Leviathan Levy seems to be very, very interested in this town. My thoughts are that they were potentially behind the threesome that was here a week ago, and they seem to be behind a couple of the people, the new adventurers in town now. I feel like it's got something to do with the garnet, so I think I'm gonna share this with you too. I hope we can all hopefully agree on this at some point, but we want to head to I keep saying we, it's more like and I hope we all get to do it, but I want to head to the mines. I need to see, I want to know what these guys are after. They're after something. And if it was enough to lose all those people before, maybe it's something that we don't want people getting into now.
You know, long ago I used to have a certain something, because I started to get suspicious too. I'm not saying don't head over, but if I can find it again, because I buried it and tossed it in a ditch some time ago. There was a box that I had.
Spikes on it.
Yes, with spikes on
I
it.
take out the compass. We got it at the rodeo.
They dug up my damn.
Well, I mean, we were the ones who found it, so hopefully that might be a little lucky for you.
How did you even? Oh, cause you went down to the. Okay, okay. Congrats. Good on you. You.
Puzzle.
Good on you.
Is Scarlet mad at us for opening it?
A little. I can't lie. I'm a little upset that y'all went through it and looked in. Do you all have the box with you right now?
We have it still. It's not on us at the moment, but if you want us to bring it to you, we can.
Bring it here, and you might be able to make more use of it than I can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We will definitely do that. Of course. It does feel weird to leave in the middle of a conversation, though, so... Even though I did that earlier.
You're perfectly fine. You see her stomach starts to, like, growl. So,
Oh, you need more food?
something like that.
Okay. How about this? We'll take a pause for now. Me and my friends will go get the box. And we'll go get some more food.
I have more food here.
Mhm.
It. Yeah.
It's a
Do you
lot.
guys just want to grab it quick and then head back right
Yes.
after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just say you guys get to do that easy peasy. Run
We
back.
got jumped by 10,000 people.
10 wolves fight you.
There's two wolves
see me
inside
right
of you,
now.
and they're kissing.
see me do it again?
But with that, well, once you come back, you see she completely cleaned off a plate, and you see as you guys come in, go ahead and give me a quick perception check.
Reception. Reception.
7.
It's a nat fucking 20, baby.
Okay.
Holy-
Or 28.
12.
Okay. With high rolls, two of you see, actually all of you, because you rolled abysmally.
7?
See that she was snacking on something, and right as you guys come in, you hear a crunch, like a hard crunch. And
Eating a rock.
I'll say with a nat 20, you do see it looks like she's eating something stone-like.
In the Gorons from Goron City. Hi.
Oh. She dusts herself off. Yes, hi.
How would I thought it was?
What do you think it was?
A rock.
Yeah?
Are the
More or
things
less.
still on the floor?
Yeah,
The crumbs or the...
more or less. Yeah. They are there, and she says, more or less.
Does that have any effects on you? Like, I'm just... talked about how worried I was about these rocks.
I use the stones to keep me going.
How old are you?
Don't ask that.
Oh, sorry.
A few... My age is higher than what I look, is all I'm gonna say.
Mm.
I might match you. And she looks over to you, Alejandra.
Well, you look a lot better than I do. Like,
Alejandra, you should start eating stones.
No.
I wouldn't recommend it, but
Yeah, so I'm gonna just, in lieu of that, gonna trot over and hand her the box.
You hand her the box, and you see. Did you all know that? So this is an infernal lockbox.
Did not know that. Okay. Yeah.
This lockbox is blessed or cursed, however you'd like to put it, with devil magic, a demon spark,
Oh.
and as such, there's a little trick to it. See, opening it up normally provided you, I assume, the compass, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see, she goes, you see that she pulls out the stone. You see now it is like bit into like almost like an apple,
Oh damn.
with very obvious teeth marks. And now that you're looking at it, her teeth seem to be lined with like gem, with like a thin layer of the gem itself.
Like a Cheeto dust line, kind of.
Not a Cheeto dust line, more like think of like Invisalign retainer type stuff
Oh.
that they're lining all of her teeth. It's really hard to see unless you're looking at it, but there is always a shine to it.
She's that dazzling smile.
The dazzling smile. And with that, you see she takes it and she kind of places it into the box, and slowly you see a little bit of the red lightning that you're so used to at this point start to zip around until finally she lifts it up, and almost like a magnet holding the bottom of the box, she lifts it off, revealing that there was a false bottom.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for her to pull out whatever is in there.
Is there any infernal writing on it?
On the bottom?
On the box?
On the box itself, there's no infernal writing exactly, but there is a lot of infernal sigils and symbols. Kind of like how
Magic
arcane symbols aren't necessarily writing, but they are in basically a different language or cipher.
I speak infernal.
I'll say, since you speak infernal, although it's not necessarily writing, it looks kind of like a secret. The word secret is sprawled in like little bits and pieces, here and there, and protect is also there.
Curious.
And from there, you see, she, as she lifts it out, her like hand is beginning to like give out on her, before the bottom is tossed aside, and she starts chowing down on the stone again.
Is it like uncontrollably, like ravenously?
Kinda, yeah.
Can I gently take the box out of her other hand?
Sure.
Does she notice?
It seems as though if she does notice, she doesn't care.
Okay. I'm gonna look back at everyone else, and then I'll look into the box and pull out whatever is at the bottom.
You look back at everyone else, and then you finally take the opportunity to look back inside the box. And before you're able to see exactly what it is, that is where we're going to be ending our session. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy that we're able to be back on here. We're getting.
She's telling me which
Follow us on Snapchat,
things are.
We're on Instagram. We're on Twitch, YouTube.
Things are occurring.
MySpace,
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
I'm happy that you guys are starting to get near to the end and starting to piece pieces together.
The plot is happening.
The plot is thickening, but thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll hopefully see you guys another time. Next week, we might be having a one-shot, if not the week after. But until then, we hope to see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!